All right, we're going to start our new unit on influenza, and our units are going to be partially biology and partially history going forward, like where did these diseases come from, and we will talk about the not only influenza, but the Spanish influenza pandemic of 1918, 102 years ago. So it was the most severe pandemic in recent history, worse than coronavirus so far. There have been pandemics since then, like now, but none as severe. About a third of the population had been infected, and about 50 to 100 million people died of the illness. 675,000 people died in the U.S. With coronavirus, we're just past 200,000 deaths so far. Where did it come from? Three possibilities. The one I've heard most is in Kansas. It could have come from China or in the UK as well. So it is a form of the H1N1 virus. So you're going to listen to a podcast about what that means. But basically, H and N are these proteins that stick on the outside of the virus, kind of like coronavirus has those spikes. Influenza has these H and N spikes, and there are different combinations. So you can have H1N2, you can have H3N5, basically, but this one was H1N1. And it started in pigs, and it went through some changes that went to birds and humans. One theory that I've heard is that a pig got infected with a flu virus from a human and a flu virus from the bird. And those two viruses mixed together and formed a brand new virus, Spanish flu. So in 2009, we had an H1N1 swine flu that spread quickly. And we now have the H1N1 swine flu in the flu shot every year. So there's a strong theory that it originated in northern China in 1917. It moved west with 140,000 Chinese laborers that the French and British brought to Europe. Other theories state that it started in another area of China where they reported pulmonary disease, that's lung disease, and a different group of Chinese and Vietnamese workers brought it to Europe. Other theories include it starting at a British army base in France, and others have also stated that it was a military base, Fort Riley, Kansas. You'll hear about that in the podcast. The flu was a rare genetic shift of the basic influenza virus. The pig that got infected with the human and bird is that genetic shift. Although the fact that the 1918 flu wasn't isolated to one place.
Pardon this interruption. If anyone